Hello, and welcome to part one of the virtual orientation series for Rapid Response, a no-cost program designed to get you back to work as quickly as possible following a layoff. This video provides an overview of the services and resources available to Rhode Island workers impacted by workforce reductions, layoffs, and business closures. It is important to note that to keep up with important changes to the unemployment insurance program, you can get the most detailed information on our website at www.dlt.ri.gov/UI, and current updates are provided on our Twitter page, www.twitter.com/RI_DLT. The Unemployment Insurance Program is a federal-state partnership established under the Social Security Act. In Rhode Island, the agency responsible for the administration of the Unemployment Insurance Program is the Rhode Island Department of Labor and Training. The Unemployment Insurance Program provides temporary income support in the form of cash benefits and other services to unemployed workers who are able and available and actively seeking full-time work. In order to be eligible for the Unemployment Insurance Program, you must be unemployed or underemployed through no fault of your own. You must also meet certain monetary eligibility requirements as provided by the law. You must have earned at least $13,800 during the base period of your claim. The base period is the first 4 of the last 5 completed calendar quarters prior to the quarter when you file your claim. As an example, an individual that files a claim for benefits in October has filed a claim in the 4th quarter of the year. The wages used to calculate your eligibility would be the 3rd and 4th quarter of the prior year and the 1st and 2nd quarter of the current year. If you do not meet the $13,800 eligibility requirement, you may also be eligible if you meet all of the following conditions. You were paid at least $2,300 in one of your base period quarters. Your total base period wages was at least 1.5 times your highest single quarter of earnings, and your total base period wages was at least $4,600. You should file your claim for unemployment insurance benefits as soon as possible after your last day of work. Claims for unemployment insurance benefits are effective during the week in which you contact the department to file. Therefore, if you wait to file your claim, payments may be denied or delayed for the period of time between your last day of work and when your claim is filed. You may file a claim in one of 2 methods. You may file a claim for benefits on the internet at our website, www.dlt.ri.gov, and then selecting the UI page and apply for benefits. You may also file a claim on the telephone. The phone number for the Unemployment Insurance Service Center is 401-415-6772. Again, 401-415-6772. If you choose to call to file a claim on the telephone, be prepared to wait on hold, as call volumes can be high during particular times of the year and due to certain economic conditions. You will need certain information available in order to file a claim. You will need your basic demographic information, including your full name, your address, telephone number, and email address, your date of birth, your social security number, and your driver's license or state ID number, even if it is not from Rhode Island. You will also need a pay stub from any company you have worked for in the last year and a half. You'll need to know the last day that you actually performed work, the names, dates of birth, and social security numbers for all of your dependent children, your bank account number and routing number if you wish to be paid by direct deposit, and whether or not you wish to have taxes withheld will be a choice you will have during the filing of the claim. There are some important things to expect after you have filed a claim for unemployment insurance benefits. I'll detail them now. It takes approximately 21 days to process an unemployment insurance claim. When your claim does process, you will be compensated retroactively back to the effective date of your claim, with the exception of a one-time 7-day waiting period that is required of all unemployment insurance claims. The waiting period is a 1-week period in which you certify your eligibility for unemployment insurance, but you are not compensated for the week. You will need to contact the agency every week to certify your unemployment insurance benefits. You can do that in one of two ways. You can certify your unemployment insurance benefits on our website at www.dlt.ri.gov, or you may contact the call center, the automated system, using the telephone number I referenced earlier. You will receive at least 2 very important mailings after you filed your claim for benefits. It is critical that you review all mailings sent to you from the agency. The first 2 mailings will detail your rights and responsibilities as an unemployment insurance claimant. If you choose to be paid using the state's electronic payment card, that will come in a third separate mailing, and it is oftentimes simply with a Department of Labor and Training return address on the envelope. Therefore, make sure you review all mail coming from the department so you do not miss important information or your electronic payment card. Once you have filed your unemployment insurance claim, you must then certify your eligibility for benefits every week to receive payment. You can certify your UI benefits in one of 2 ways. Online using UI Online through our website at https://uionline.dlt.ri.gov. That's the fastest and easiest way to certify. You can do that any time of the day, any day of the week from Sunday through Saturday. You may also certify using Telecert via telephone. That number is 401-415-6772. Again, 401-415-6772. In order to certify your benefits each week, you will need the BYE code that is given to you when you file your claim. You'll need to have your social security number, and you will need to select a 4-digit PIN number to access the system. Your 4-digit PIN number is your method for accessing money from the agency. Please make sure you keep the number private and do not provide it to anyone else. No one from the Department of Labor and Training should be asking you for or having you provide your PIN number. If you are receiving severance payments from your prior employer, you will need to notify the agency of those payments when you file your claim. Please be sure to file your claim for benefits immediately upon your separation, even if you are in receipt of severance payments. If you are receiving severance pay, you will likely be denied benefits for the period of time that is represented by your severance payment, not to exceed 26 weeks. You may be asked to provide a copy of your severance award letter to the department to help establish your eligibility. Your employer will also be asked to provide information regarding your severance pay at the time that the claim is filed. The department will issue you a written decision outlining your eligibility and the period of time in which you can expect to be denied benefits. You will have the exact date on which your denial period would end, and you would be able to refile your claim and start collecting benefits. So please do not hesitate to file your claim because of the receipt of severance pay. When an individual is in receipt of unemployment insurance benefits, they can anticipate to receive approximately half of what their regular weekly wage is during the period in time in which they were working. The benefit rate is a complex calculation of the earnings that were paid to you during the base period of your claim, as I referenced earlier. In Rhode Island, unemployment insurance benefit rates range between $59 a week at the low end and $599 a week at the high end. Your unemployment insurance benefit rate will fall between these two numbers based on your earnings. In addition to your regular unemployment insurance benefit rate, in Rhode Island, if you have dependent children, you may be entitled to a dependency allowance for each week that you are unemployed. In Rhode Island, the dependency allowance is the greater of $15 per week or 5% of your weekly benefit rate per child, up to a maximum of 5 children. Again, the greater of $15 a week or 5% of your weekly benefit rate, up to 5 children. Under the Rhode Island unemployment insurance law, a dependent child is a child that is under the age of 18 or a child that is over 18 if the child is incapable of earning income as the result of a disability, whether it be physical or psychological. Please provide us all the information necessary for your children at the time the claim is filed, including their names, dates of birth, and Social Security numbers. Unemployment insurance benefits will have a duration in the state of Rhode Island ranging between 15 weeks of benefits and 26 weeks of benefits. The duration of your unemployment insurance claim is a factor of the wages that you earned and your weekly benefit rate. During certain periods of time of extreme unemployment events, extended benefits may be available. However, this varies based on certain legislation and economic conditions. For the most current information regarding the duration of benefits and extended benefit programs, please check our website at www.dlt.ri.gov. During the period of your unemployment insurance claim, if there are any interruptions in your benefits, you can refile your claim and pick up where you left off. For example, if you return to work for a short-term opportunity, you could go to work for a month and have that opportunity end, and then refile your claim for benefits and pick up where you left off. The same is true if you planned an extended period of vacation or had an illness or injury. In order to refile a claim for unemployment insurance benefits, you must complete the claim application on our website or contact the customer service number, both of which were provided earlier in the presentation. During the period of your unemployment insurance claim, which is called your benefit year, if you are working and receiving remuneration for part-time employment, you may still have entitlement to partial unemployment insurance benefits. Partial unemployment insurance benefits may reduce your individual weekly payment, however, may extend your overall duration in terms of number of weeks of eligibility. This determination is a factor of the wages that are reported while you are claiming benefits. Each week, when you contact the agency to certify your unemployment insurance benefits, you will be asked whether you worked during the prior week. If you had part-time employment or full-time employment, you are required to report this information. This is called your reporting requirement. If you worked part-time, you will be asked to report your gross income for the week in which you are claiming benefits. Your gross income is any income you receive for services performed, including your hourly rate, your commission, your salary, your bonus, your overtime, any stipends, any other income that you may receive from your employer. You report gross incomes before any taxes are withheld. Rhode Island does incentivize an individual to work part-time while they are collecting unemployment insurance. This incentive allows you to receive up to 20% of your weekly benefit rate without a reduction in your unemployment insurance payment. For example, if you receive $500 a week in unemployment insurance benefits, you can earn up to $100 in part-time employment and not have it impact your claim. You're still responsible for reporting your $100 in part-time earnings, but you would still receive your full $500 payment. If you have a part-time job and receive payment for $200 for a week, you would receive a $400 unemployment insurance payment given that same $500 unemployment insurance benefit rate. This same dollar-for-dollar withholding will continue until such time that an individual earns the same amount of money working part-time that they would in their unemployment insurance benefit rate. If you earn the same amount of money working that you do on your unemployment insurance benefit rate, you are not entitled for a payment for that week. If you are working part-time, it is very important that you know that quitting a part-time job while you're receiving unemployment insurance benefits can result in a full denial of unemployment insurance benefits. So please be very cautious when choosing whether or not you will be leaving your part-time job. In addition to part-time earnings, there are other payments that may result in deductions from your unemployment insurance benefits. Some of these payments include pension payments, bonus payments, and commission payments. If you currently work for a part-time job for a company that pays you bonuses or commission, or if one of your former employers pays you a bonus or a commission, you are required to report that payment during the week in which you receive it. For instance, if you have a part-time job selling real estate, you would report the commission payment from the sale of a home during the week when you got the check, not during the week when the closing occurred. Further, if you receive bonus payments from a part-time or prior employer, you would report a bonus payment as earnings when you received that payment. Finally, if you begin to receive or apply for a pension from any company that you worked for during the base period of your unemployment insurance claim, please provide that information at the time that you file your claim for benefits. Pension payments may be deductible from unemployment insurance benefits depending on the nature of the pension payment or the plan itself. You'll be asked a series of questions regarding your pension payments during your application process. You may also be asked to provide additional documentation about your pension after you've filed your claim. As a final note, a Social Security retirement payment does not count as a pension and is not deductible from Rhode Island unemployment insurance. As a final note, all unemployment insurance claimants are expected to be able and available for work and actively seek full-time work in order to have continued eligibility for payment. Able and available for work means that you have no restrictions on being able to work. So for instance, you have appropriate child care, you have appropriate transportation, you're healthy and well and can work. Actively seeking work is a requirement that establishes an unemployment insurance claimant conduct at least 3 work search activities every week during the life of the unemployment insurance claim. Further, you are required to keep a log of your work search activity in the event of a claim audit. Work search activities can be any number of activities that would help you obtain new employment. A work search activity might be applying for a job. It might be working with a career counselor at one of our one-stop centers, American Job Centers. It might be attending a networking event or a job fair. Any of these activities could be counted as a work search activity. You must record what the activity was, when the activity occurred, what the outcome was, and who it was that you conducted the activity for verification purposes. In the unfortunate event that you became ill or injured and were not able to meet the able and available clause of the unemployment insurance program, Rhode Island employees have the opportunity to apply for temporary disability insurance. Temporary disability insurance is another program administered by the Rhode Island Department of Labor and Training that provides temporary income support to individuals who are ill or injured and are unable to work if that illness or injury is not work-related. Individuals may apply for temporary disability insurance, again, on our website using the temporary disability insurance button. You can apply, again, on the internet or on the phone. The phone number is available on our website as well. The temporary disability insurance program pays a benefit rate that is slightly higher than unemployment insurance. It is funded by a payroll tax on employees in Rhode Island. In order to qualify for a temporary disability insurance claim, an individual would need to have the certification of their illness or injury from a qualified healthcare provider. Some people that are considered qualified healthcare providers would be a physician, a physician's assistant, a psychiatrist or psychologist, or any other individual that provides you healthcare opportunities and services. When an individual who has collected temporary disability insurance has been cleared by their doctor to again work or seek work, you would then become eligible to reopen your unemployment insurance claim and pick up with the benefits for that program right where you left off when you became unable to work. Thank you for your time and learning about unemployment insurance and temporary disability insurance. We're hopeful that the agency is able to provide you services to support you as you transition to your new employment.